So, of course, with the Pokemon Home Shifts, and you got a ton of new tools to try out for Hyper Offense teams. Today, I'm bringing you a very fun-looking one with Double Dance, Articuno Galar, and of course, Belly Gem Hariyama. A very scary-sounding set. We're gonna try and test him out a bit, see if he's OP. Of course, you've been enjoying the content as of late. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Our end of the year goal is 10,000. I know it's a lofty one, but I like setting lofty goals for myself, so hey, help a brother out. Yeah, I'm leading Frost last. Yeah, because of course the idea here is if they lead off with Sableye, I can still Icy Wind spam, who cares? And I will spike up immediately. As I go for a little Rock Blast, they actually only get 2 hits. And I'll go for Destiny Bond here. I'll actually Icy Wind. The reason I go for that instead of D-Bond is I think they rock up. But they actually taunt, which I feel is the one play that made not much sense. Actually, no, it makes sense now because they're going to try and set up with something, so I get it. But, as a little bit of a just... hey, this video might not be going out on the right day. I do want to use the DLC stuff. I mentioned that in a members video that I did on the 12th. Join as a member if you want extra content, by the way. And I said, hey, I'm gonna, you know, play more OU the first few days at least, because, yeah, OU's got all the new Pokemon that are coming out. We get a ton of Pokemon with new moves as well. You know, some returning moves, just some straight up new moves. And I want to be able to capitalize on that, because it sounds fun to use things like, you know, Shell Smash Torterra. But this video could go out the 13th instead of the 14th when I planned for it, if the, you know, update's not implemented quickly enough. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to keep spamming Icy Wind, by the way. There's no reason not to. As they go for a Rain Dance. Now the worry is if this is Thunder Wave. I don't want to get clowned. And I don't think I can actually sweep yet with Yama Bullet Punch. I'll calc this, but I don't think Floatzel nor Golduck actually die to Hariyama Bullet Punch. What's the set? Nah, this is not at all what I have. Typical UU analysis. Always having the most unviable set for my needs. I don't know why it's always UU though that's got analyses for sets, or for Pokemon that I'm looking for something for, and they're always so, like, unhelpful. It's never the set that I need. Alright, so yeah, we see Bullet Punch does not one-shot. It does a ton, though. So I'll be going out to the Snarler. And of course, we know that they cannot actually pivot on me. I can actually Reflect here. And the reason I say Reflect here is because then these are... Oh, they got switched. I'll Light Screen. Oh, okay, so now this came out. I cannot taunt this. I can Reflect it, though. This is not the greatest. Is they go for a Gunk, and they miss. I mean, I'm here to tell you right now, I'm just gonna start attacking this. I could Tera on them, too, but I don't care if they one-shot me. It gets me out, you know? And I'm just gonna keep getting damage. You know what I'm actually gonna do? Here's Tera. Oh, it's so bad, though, if they go for Liquidation. This is so bad if they Liquidate. How does Yama do versus Quillfish Hisui? They are just Swords Dance, and I have not boosted. How much does my Bullet Punch do? 13. Yeah, that's not enough. If I do Tera, I do 19 to 23, so he's still not in KO range. Yeah, this turn sucks for me. This turn's actually so miserable. I'm gonna stand. If they gunk me, then whatever. If they Liquidate, then that's far better. I really hate this turn, though, because I want to Tera on the Gunk. Liquidation won't kill me. I should Tera. They have to Gunk here. Liquidate doesn't one-shot me. I guess they could try Tera Watering. Yeah, get on about. So, it does suck to burn my Terastallize with Grimmsnarl, but it's kind of just worth it here. They only have 1 turn of Rain left, so whatever they go to is not really the best switch-in. If they go Golduck, I always can Light Screen. I actually probably would Reflect, not Reflect Taunt, just so they can't Quad. As I go, the one Mon that I think is not good to go to, they're probably Knocking here, I would guess, is it Foul Play, which does get me my Eject button, which I'm pretty content with, right? Like, I could go Hariyama here, definitely faster than this. I'm gonna belly drum here. I'm gonna bullet punch. Like I said, I'm faster. Prankster just adds 1 to your priority category. So we actually, yeah, we outspeed. So if they're encore, they can't encore lock me. Now, if they were gonna go for Wisp, of course, that would have helped. But we can't really play that game. We just have to pick off the Sableye. Now, Floatzel comes out. I will just bullet punch you too, because I want chip. And yeah, 53 is insane. They liquidate my assets. Obviously, I'm one shot. I will now go into the Grim, and I will reflect again. I need this reflect up. He's Life Orb too, so this could be bulk up. As he's mixed. Interesting. Which, this is the least intimidating Floatzel set I've ever seen. Nice. And they actually end up self-KOing too, so I get to go Jolteon here. And go for a Thunderbolt. It's gonna be a question what this Golduck's Terra type is, I think. Because he's still not Terastallized on his own team. So if this is Terra, like, I don't know, Grass, randomly, or Ground, that could be pretty bad. As he's Terra Water, yes, okay. Nice, easy, straightforward win in game 1. Beautiful. I'll get another one. Yeah, also this record on this account, don't look at that. This account is just cursed. Y'all should remember this. This is from the video when we tried using offensive Articuno. So my opponent tries to Healing Wish out of the battle, I think, there. But, yeah, this account's very cursed. I tried to get a game before this one, and I'm here to tell you right now, it went terribly. Also, yeah, the bans are not implemented, so I'm facing a very disrespectful user that's abusing Meloetta. Meloetta abusing Meloetta abuser. You know, the lead skunk, I'm gonna spike up. If they go Carkle, then, okay, can't spin versus me, so L bozo. But yeah, I think it's very unfortunate that we have not gotten the bans implemented, particularly for mons like this that are very OP. But we're gonna try play this the same way we played last game. I'm gonna get my spike up early. I'm gonna just try and paralyze, get a little bit of damage early. I could debond here, but I don't know if they have Rock Blast. If anything, we're just kind of trying to see what their set is. Maybe they reveal their Scarf to me here, and I'm here to let you know right now. Yeah, I was gonna say, if this one goes for Rock Blast, it is faster. Yeah, they're getting KO'd. I'm just gonna Icy Wind for a little bit of chip. You know, if they switch out, that's fine. If they don't switch out, then we get a little bit of chip. As I go for 2 Stone Edge in a row, so I don't know if this is Choice Band or something. I'm gonna go Hariyama though and Belly Drum and win. How does that sound? Hopefully it works. This could just not be Choice and I could get destroyed here. But you know what? I want Hariyama to run down at least one guy's team. I just want one win where Hariyama looks stupidly broken. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not even setting up the screen. Oh god, he's 100% not locked into this. Oh, he stayed in. Let's go. And I'm also faster, so I could Drain Punch here to get all my health back. Oh, it's beautiful. So I don't know if they were staying into struggle. I have seen people do that before where they'll get curse bodied with the choice lockbound. They'll just get like angry and stay in to try and struggle. Meloetta comes out. I will of course Tera Steel Bullet Punch here. That will one-shot this. Yup, bonk. And I believe this is just a Hariyama sweep. I don't think my opponent has any counterplay. This is definitely not counterplay. And then Aftermath chip. Okay, now let's get another game. This one is over. This one is very oval. Wow, what did I even say? This one's very oval. My opponent in this game is a very stupid-looking team. And when I say stupid-looking, I mean, look at all these threats. Ugh. I guess I could finish this battle off. Give me a little drain here. I was kind of hoping I'd get burned, because then I would get the boost from Guts, but it's okay. Look at this. Look at this beautiful Hariyama just sweep. I'm even gonna Drain Punch here. I don't need to Bullet Punch. You're not Terra Fire, Terra Blast. Yeah. That's what I thought. He actually might have been Terra Fire, Terra Blast. Could have been bad. I don't like Frostlass leading this kind of game, but I'm gonna make the lead anyway. As yeah, of course. Of course you lead off with Jolteon. You're gonna, you know, pivot. Volt Switch, you're gonna bring in the Hatchram. We know how this works. I've played against people like you before. I know the mentality, and I respect it. But you know what? I don't like facing people like you. But look at that little chip. I could debond here, I guess. What if he just nuzzles me, though? Okay, cool. It's not the best trade ever, but it's not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go Snarler. If they'll probably go Berserker here. Set the rocks as the Berserker comes out. I don't care about rocks with this team, so I will just reflect. As you see, I've got boots, boots, boots. Also, they Ironhead me, so haha, would have died. Hey, how much y'all think Jolteon takes? Mon definitely takes like 5,000. Oh my lord, look at that. Look at that chip. Only that sucks is I know I don't one-shot it. I got to this. Let's try this. I mean, the problem is this Vivillon is definitely gonna be like... What's it called? Sash? And I can't break the Sash at all. Oh, he's this set. Ah, yes. Well, thankfully for me, I do have... I have Volt Absorb, friend. Hello! I'm Terra Dragon Jolteon. I can't Terra versus this because he's Terra Ice than Doomed. Hey. Hey, man. He might not be Calm Mind. If he's using Protect like that, he might not be Calm Mind. He goes for a Shadow Ball. I do 5,000. I will trade versus this Mon, by the way. Happily. I will happily trade with this Pokemon if I can get rid of it. As he goes with this, he might pivot this back in, try to get health, but I'm letting y'all know right now that's not how that works. As this actually might not even be, what's it called? I'm gonna Volt because I need to keep this around just as a check. This one might not even have Stealth Rock. As I do get my Grim in, and I don't die to U-turn, that's pretty big. Because I can set up screen. If they go their own Grim, I'm gonna Reflect and then just try to beat it with like Salazzle. There's like a Braviary. I will Reflect. If they start bulking, I can at least taunt the next turn. As they just go for a Brave Bird, this might be choiced. This is in Bullet Punch range now, at least. I don't know if I have a better play, so I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna hope this works out. I think Vivillon might sweep me, though. Full disclosure, I think Vivillon might just sweep me, but now I can go for my Drain Punch here. Maybe they'll go hard into Vivillon. That'd be a choke, like, never seen before, but maybe they'll go hard Vivillon here, you know? They'll give me that little sash. Nah, but no shot, you weren't even Scarf. What the heck? I guess, yeah, this will probably just bulk up if they didn't want to get taunted then by my Grimmsnarl. I mean, we get rid of that Mon, I could Bullet Punch you. I will not KO. They might tear up immediately. Then I could still outspeed. Nah, but wake up here. Wake up. Come on, Hariyama. Wake up. Man, if I woke up, I won. But actually, getting rid of this like, Sash is still huge. Like, I can actually win. I got to you. I'm gonna Thunderbolt. Because, of course, I don't want their Jolteon being what comes out. They Shadow Balled me earlier. How much did I do? How much did I take? 26, so I am actually out of range. This is a problem. Got sack Articuno. Go for a trick. Okay. Take my chip. I'm gonna get sucker punched and die, obviously, but let me get my chip real quick. Who knows? Maybe they don't have Sucker Punch. I don't know on what planet. Nah, they actually might not have Sucker Punch. Hold on. I think there's a world where this is not Sucker Punch. He's gonna Shadow Ball here because he doesn't want my Jolt pivoting in. Or Terra Blast Ice. Yeah, that makes sense too, which means I have to go Salazzle, unfortunately. I'd probably lose this battle. Full disclosure. Wait, they just went hard Grim here. Chance? Chance, maybe? That's such a weird Jolteon set. No T-Bolt is not what I would suggest. Do I live this hit? I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure because it's yeah. I love Tera. I'm so glad we still have Tera unbanned, guys. I don't know, I think I played better, but yeah. Jolteon matchup remains perpetually impossible to win with any consistency. We might just have to ban it again. This game, my opponent's got threats. Yeah, Hariyama looks solid, but I'm gonna need chip on Typhlosion. Otherwise, we are never beating it. So yeah, I will lead off with my Spiker. I will Destiny Bond here. I think you are choice locked. Not choice locked. I think you are attacking again. This is Defog. I'm gonna go into my Gardecuno. Who does that? Absolutely clownish play. What the hell? Icy Winding this time. Yeah. They're not gonna... What's it called? They're not gonna go for an attack. Yeah, I mean, if they're Shadow Sneak here, then whatever. I got some chip on you, at least. I doubt I needed it for, like, Grim or anything, but hey. Now we'll debond again. God, what the... Actually, no. My bad. The reason I went for Knock is because debond, I'm faster, so it's gonna wear off. Oh, we get to take out Eel, that's good. That's one of their resistances to Bullet Punch. Also, it's a check to my Jolt, and I took it down for full. That's actually really good for me, then. I'm gonna go Grim. If they go Decid, I can Taunt. If they go to you, then I Reflect. Maybe this is Defog as well, I don't know. As I go for just a Brave Bird. You are tempting to switch into... I'm gonna go Jolteon here, and I'm gonna Calm Mind up. Also, can I please stop facing Vivillon? Pretty please. Doesn't even KO. Tera Blast Dragon Jolteon, you fool! It's fine, we got rid of the Decidueye. It's okay. Not the horse. Not the horse. I guess Volt switch into my Grim here. Oh, I dodge. That's really nice, because this might be banned. And yeah, choice banned horse is scary. I will light screen here. That did nothing. Hey, let me get a little bit of chip on you. Hold up. As he hard switches into this, this is 1,000,000% choice locked. I actually just beat it 1v1. That's so funny. That is so funny. Oh. Well, this is less funny. This is definitely less funny. Is this a Scarf? That's actually kind of a problem. Ayo, hold up. Ayo, hold up. Does Bullet Punch from Hariyama even KO this? So we get the confirmation it's a Choice Scarf. Why am I facing Choice Scarf? Oh my god. Bro, Yama Bullet Punch is so bad. It doesn't KO anything. And y'all think... we had people saying that mon's broken? On what planet? What planet, bro? You can't set up this one. Never does anything with this move. We 100% have lost this game, by the way. I hope that's a known, like, thing. This is so sad. Also because he's gonna Terra Ground here. And because I'm Terra Dragon, it's... Okay, but he didn't Terra Ground there. But I lose anyway because he's got Typhlosion. I mean, if it specs Typh, we could still win. Technically? Okay, technically, there's a chance... Oh, he's not even specs. I have to wake... Okay, I didn't wake up, so we lose. I had to wake up there, because I needed Bullet Punch damage. Hey, look! Remember I said I needed Bullet Punch damage? Literally, that Bullet Punch would have done at least 6 and I would have won. So again, I outplayed my opponent, but they get that one turn that can... Again, why am I facing Meloetta in so many games? Like... I'm pretty sure the reason, by the way, that the ban isn't implemented is because they didn't want to have to go back and then implement all the DLC changes. You telling me we couldn't have, we couldn't have gotten this anyway? We banned the Mons like 3 days ago, come on. This is just so annoying to have to deal with. I should not be facing mons that have been banned for half a week, you know? I'll try to Destiny Bond here. I think this is Stealth Rock, but we don't actually have confirmation. I'll say, this HO doesn't feel consistent. I might have to take it back to the lab, or just decide HO is bad, because... I don't know, none of the mons feel like they set up and sweep. But I've also been very disappointed with Tera Dragon on Jolteon. This has not felt very useful. And I think it's just because defensively, who cares? Like, the whole point of it was you resist Rotom Volt, not Volt Switch, Rotom at Leaf Storm. But who cares? I'm Calm Mind anyway. Just, you know, boost up and not take too much from it anyway. They're not going to revenge me unless I'm, like, weakened. But we do get a Spike. They don't have, removal. So this is we are in a good spot. Salazzle. Okay. No, but this dude actually is boosted. Off rip? Like that, huh? I'll say, let me just, do that real quick. Taunts we can't keep boosting. So this one's a problem. I will go Jolteon, I will Calm Mind. Oh, yo, also, I just realized. Ah, immediate poison. That's really cool. Thankfully, I didn't try and pivot into Conda. I thought about Terra Blasting because of that. Hey, you ever see a more obvious Scarf Heracross in your life that you can't do anything about? Yeah, didn't think so. Anyhow, I go into you now. I'm gonna just knock, because I don't think I need to go for my drum. Did you make the excellent switch into my Grimmsnarl, though? Oh, this is Glare. I taunt the Meloetta, okay. Come on, you telling me I can't get my... I love it. Does it go for Relics? They're trying to sleep me. This is very unfortunate. This is not the first time I've had a person try and choose me with this mod, by the way. Yep! Wow! Incredible. Please wake up. No, why would I? Lamau. You're getting one of these, and I'm gonna forfeit because, okay, I'm not kidding when I say this account is cursed. We start off strong, and then we just start getting lucked to hell, man. Like, what the hell? I would even say some of these are lucked as in hacks, they're just bad matchups. I think part of it's just Tera Dragon Jolteon isn't the greatest, but I don't think changing it would actually fix the issues we're running into anyhow. Hey guys, I've seen this team before, huh? Well, guess we know the sets. It's Calm Mind here. This is standard Goodra, this is sub CM. Okay, well let's see if I can beat my own team. I'm gonna spike because we know they're rocking. They heavy slam, I will debond here I guess. Actually I'll T-wave because they might switch. Or rock up, yeah. You know what, I'll actually spike again. They're not attacking. Why would you? Never mind, my opponent... Yeah, this is, the NU experience. May as well check what the set was. Yeah, here's some other teams I've built, too. Is this Whirlwind on this? I forget. Nah, this one's just 3 attacks. Interesting. Hey, y'all think Hariyama wins if I go to it and boost? Hariyama is pretty bulky. If Uxie comes out, I just Tera on it. I'd probably Tera, Drain, and then Bullet Punch, frankly. You know what I just realized? I actually don't win because Electrode takes the hit well enough. Thankfully, my opponent is deciding to let me do this, though. Hey, go hard into Electrode so you get Drain Punched and get one shot. Darn, they did not do that. But I went for Tera because I want to get health back, and I know I'm two-shotting anyway and taking negligible damage. The question is, do they know that Electrode Revenge kills this? Maybe they don't. No, I'm telling you, this account is cursed. Oh, they give me Heracross for seemingly no reason. Okay, they're trying to preserve this for later. They think Uxie might be able to sweep. Yo! Let's go! I didn't know! Yeah, so keep in mind, the Electrolizing is foul play. Foul play one-shots, and this does not get O-code. It takes a lot, and I think with a crit, I would one-shot, but you think I'm getting a crit with how these games have gone? Hell no, there ain't a chance in hell. So, I've been asked before, you know, or I've been commented at before, you know, laddering at low ladder. You know, this is why I still ladder at low ladder. One, for finding games in a timely fashion, but two, I'm still getting smoked some games. I mean, you can only prep for so much, you know? So, I think games at any point on the ladder are at least entertaining, and I'm here to entertain y'all. I'll throw in a bit of informative bit here and there, but they mostly entertain and give y'all a fun time. Hope y'all enjoyed, though. As I mentioned, this video is either going out on the 13th because we weren't able to get the stuff implemented day one for DLC, or it's going out on the 14th like I want it to, so I'll have it in my little videos folder until I know for sure when to schedule it, but I hope y'all enjoyed. I will see you next time, hopefully with more wins. Peace.